What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Kinsey here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, the purpose of this video is to influence you to try meditation. I will list off several benefits I've personally experienced and why it isn't pointless or weird like many people make it out to be. Now, real quick, before I get too into the video, I actually made a Twitter, so feel free to follow it in the description below. I'll link it. My @ is @AndersonKinsey6. I post some interesting things on there. I'll put something on the screen right now you guys can see. So just make sure to give me a follow. I'm trying to get to 200 followers. I'm almost at 100 right now, so check that out. Alright, listen, here's the facts. We live in a digital age, full of things constantly begging for our attention. So whether it's social media, endless TV shows, my YouTube videos, needy girlfriends. Oh my god, babe, you better fucking answer. You haven't called me in the past hour. What the fuck is going on? You name it. This causes our brains to be overstimulated every day, which sucks us out of the present moment. It is very rare for us to have a time when we are not stimulated by something. I have found meditation to be the perfect balance for the digital age, and I hope you will too. So allow me to give you some context on my meditation journey before I get into the benefits I've experienced. So over a year ago, I decided I was going to try meditation. Now there was a lot of hype around it, so I just decided to be open-minded and give it a try. And no joke, it actually turned out to be one of the best decisions in my life so far. Attempting meditation was actually a catalyst for many other good habits in my life, like going to the gym. And speaking of fitness, make sure to check out my fitness playlist in the description below. Anyways, it all started off with an app called Calm, in which I attempted to meditate for 5 minutes a day every morning. At first, I didn't even know what meditating was. I wasn't sure if it was just sitting down and doing nothing, if it was simply just sitting there and thinking, or if it was just calming the mind, trying not to think. But I tried it. 5 minutes a day, every morning, I remembered. Eventually, I actually built up the habit and was starting to see some noticeable difference in my attitude and behavior. And once I realized I actually liked these differences, I bumped up my time to 10 minutes and eventually 20 minutes. And here I am at 20 minutes every morning over a year later. Now, over this time, I've developed a good understanding of what meditation is and what all the hype is around. So you may be thinking to yourself, is it even worth a try? Will it even do anything for me? The answers are yes and yes, but those benefits will vary from person to person. Yes, I said it, they will vary from person to person. Allow me to elaborate on that. So for those of you who don't know, there is a personality test out there called the Myers-Briggs personality test. And no, it is not one of those bullshit things like zodiac signs.
Shut the fuck up, Anderson. It's not bullshit.
This personality test is a measurable way to find out more about your personality. Now here's the Spark Notes version of it for you guys. Basically, you answer a series of questions, and the test gives you a percentage of how much you are in each of these categories. Extroverted or introverted, sensors or intuitives, thinkers or feelers, and finally judgers or perceivers. I'll put an image on the screen right now, give you guys a little more detail into these categories, so just feel free to give the video a pause if you want more information about it. Also, if you guys want to find out what your personality type actually is, make sure to click the link in the description below. It should be down there. It should be a 16 personalities link. It's an online test. It's free. You guys don't have to worry about all that. Maybe I'll even make a video on personality types in the future if you guys want. Now, with all that said, here are the benefits I've actually experienced in myself. The main benefit I've experienced in meditation is actually an increased ability to focus. I'm a thinker, so I'm guilty of being very in my head. And I've noticed that meditation actually allows for me to calm my mind, which means thinking less, resulting in me being more in the present moment. I always thought that I had ADD. Maybe I do, but I've noticed meditation is sort of a natural ADD cure for me. This actually allows for me to concentrate for longer periods of time and being less prone to distraction. Also, I've noticed that meditation actually reduces anxiety and depression. Again, this is due to calming the mind and therefore thinking less. I've noticed that whenever I have a lot going on in my life, whether it's personal issues or stress or all of the above, if I take even just a few minutes to sit down and meditate, I'm actually able to calm myself down. Now, for minor things, meditation usually cures it, but for bigger things, bigger situations, it really just calms down the anxiety and depressive thoughts. Also, I've noticed an increased ability to make more thoughtful, clear decisions. I've noticed my impulsiveness has slightly gone down, and I'm actually able to be more aware of others. What I mean by that is my social awareness has actually increased. Previously, again, because I am a thinker, I can be very stuck in my mind thinking about various outcomes to situations and imagining things and analyzing situations. So I've noticed that meditation actually calms all that down, which allows me to be more aware of how my actions impact others. In fact, because I've been less in my head thinking, I've noticed an increased connection to my feeling side. On my personality test, I swear my mama's butthole, I actually got a fat 0 in the feeling category and the max in the thinking category. Now that does not mean I don't have feelings. It just means that I base, I'd say, 90% of my decisions off my logical thinking mind. No, I don't really think in a way that takes into consideration the feelings of others for the most part. So I've actually noticed that meditation allows me to be able to do something about that. I notice I now have an increased emotional awareness, even though it's only slightly higher than before. I also now feel a better mind-muscle connection with my body. I've really paid attention to this in my workouts. I don't know what it is, but when I get a good meditation in, and good means I'm not deep into thought and thinking about a bunch of things, and my mind comes out calmer than when it came into the session. My mind-muscle connection is better than on a day where I didn't meditate at all or had a bad meditation session. So this actually allows for me to perform better in the gym. Also, I've noticed my motivation is higher than it's ever been. I believe this is actually a side effect of my increased ability to focus. To be honest, I am so productive now, which just keeps me motivated to do even more and more. So, increased productivity and also increased happiness. I've noticed I'm actually way happier when I'm not in my head, and I never imagined appreciating the little things so much before meditation. This may sound weird, but I appreciate nature so much more now. Because I'm not in my head, I'm in the present moment soaking up all the beautiful California weather, the gorgeous hills and mountains, and the warm sun. Meditation actually allows for me to be more grateful for what I have and think less about what I don't. Now, with all this said, I think everyone will experience an increased ability to focus, better social awareness, and reduced anxiety and depression. So what I want you to do is to try meditation, not just once, not just twice, but for a week straight. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. It's not that bad. You can start like I did, just 5 minutes in the morning. Basically, I just want everyone to try it 5 minutes every day, preferably in the morning, before you start stimulating your brain. Nothing negative will come out of this, so that's why I'm saying it's just worth a shot to attempt it. Especially considering the potential benefits you can actually get from this. Now, I would recommend wearing headphones to block distractions. I would also recommend sitting in a comfy chair or laying down. The key there is just to be comfy. And also to try this in a quiet place. Try to focus on your breath, and it will calm your thinking. You can do this with or without an app. You don't really need an app, but for beginners, it's actually really good to help you get the concept of meditation. Thank you guys all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found anything in this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. Also, it's a good way of saying thank you for taking the time to make this video. Also, make sure to subscribe if you are new around here. I do try to post videos at least 2 times a month. Right now, I'm actually trying to do more than that. School's starting up in less than a week, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, thank you for your time. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Oh my fucking god, Chad. You better text me back. It's been 15 whole minutes. Hello, Chatty there. It's been 20 minutes. So, allow me to give you some context into my I just need to explode that out. That's like my frustration from we're taking this, doing this 5 times.